Today, John the Baptist comes on the scene as a witness, and he is at odds with those who claim a privilege, a kind of entitlement about life. And that, in fact, is a wonderful image for us to reflect on. What does it mean for John to be a witness as opposed to someone who's entitled? We first of all see that John understands himself as someone who is sent in connection with the past. In fact, he is misunderstood as Elijah or one of the prophets later on in the gospel. But what's important is to keep in mind that to be a witness, for us to be a witness, means for us to be connected with our past, and knowing that we are asked to carry on the faith in this time and age, much like the passing of the torch to a new generation. And so in these days, it would be good for us to tell our children, the children and grandchildren of our families, what it was like when we celebrated Christmas and how our faith has really nourished us to connect with our roots, to make sure that the bud that will blossom of a new faith is connected to the roots, as we hear from the prophet Isaiah. And secondly, John as a witness is one who clears smooth paths. It's a reminder for us that we can witness to the coming of the Lord by making sure that we make the road to God easier and never be an obstacle. Never be one who holds people back or from the grace of God because of our easy judgments or our exclusion of them. But we should try to make life easier for other people, especially in terms of their faith. And finally, we hear that a witness is one who bears fruit, who's always growing. A person who's entitled can rest on their laurels and think as though they have completed everything that they need to do. But a witness is one who realizes that God is always active in our life. And so it should be in this season of Advent as we prepare for Christmas, that something new can happen to us, that we can continue to grow in our faith, our understanding, maybe through a greater participation in parish life, or maybe in a way that we begin to reach out to others who are in need. Whatever it is, it's an opportunity in this Advent to grow. Yes, the option open for us today is whether or not we're going to rest on our laurels and feel entitled in terms of our faith, or that we're going to be a witness who connects to the past, who brings the torch of faith to the next generation, a witness who also is one who is willing to go out of their way to smooth the paths to God, to making sure that people do not have obstacles in front of them. And finally, that we will commit ourselves to new growth. We will be those who bear fruit. So today, let us continue allowing the Lord's grace in this holy season of Advent to call us to witness to his presence in the world, like John the Baptist did, in a way that helps others, in a way that connects to the past, and also that prompts us to bear fruit.